Guys, how you doing? Hope you're all well. I asked in the previous video if you would like me to do some swatches of these new Rimmel liquid lipsticks. They're called the Stay Matte Liquid Lip Colour, and you guys said yes. So I will do a very quick review. I really do love these lip colours. They are a comfortable matte. I don't find them drying personally. I find the colour selection to be okay. I think they could have probably worked a bit better on the colour selection because I feel like there's a lot of pinks and reds in this. I can't remember how many I've got. I've probably got about 9 of them, and I just think there's a lot of like similar tones in this, as you can kind of see there. Some of these colours were sent to me, I think about 4 of them were sent to me from Rimmel, and the others were ones that I bought myself, and I actually cannot remember which ones were sent to me and which ones I bought myself, but I bought the majority of them myself. That's what I do know. I've got a lot of these pinky tones, and then I've got some of the darker tones as well, so I'll probably do the darker tones last and then get straight into the pinkier tones. Some of these just look the same, like they really do. It would probably be best to wear a lip liner underneath, especially with these lighter tones, because I find them to be a bit more patchier. Now they do have a fragrance to them. They smell a little bit like watermelon. Do you know the makeup watermelon kind of smell? They smell a little bit like that. It's not as strong, but it's quite a sweet watermelon scent. So just bear it in mind if you're not into your scent. So I'm gonna start off with this color first. This is called Mocha, and this is my favorite of the bunch. Okay, so let's get into it. Now this is quite an opaque color. It's like a peachy brown kind of tone, and as you can see, it is going to require a bit of work because it does go streaky. So that's the color Mocha on my hand, and that's it there on my lips. I haven't done a lip swatch video in so long. I'm so out of touch with this. They do dry down quite quickly as well, to be honest. Like this is already drying, and they feel very light on your lips. Obviously with this particular color, I couldn't just wear it like this, so I'm going to show you how I would typically wear it. I'm just going to use this L'Oreal Infallible lip liner. So that's how I would wear it with a darker lip liner. So just put the brown lip liner on top, and then I think it just works better because obviously it's quite very nude for my skin tone. So for me, I would have to line my lips, and I could even go darker with this one. So yeah, so I'm not going to put on a lip liner for each of these, but I just wanted to show you how I would make some of them work with a lip liner. So let's get into some of the other shades. So I'm going to go in with this shade here. This one's called Blush, and it's just a pink tone. I don't think I've worn this one yet. So it's just a pink tone like that. See, these lighter tones are quite streaky. So this is Blush. This is as good as I'm going to get it for this lip swatch. So that's it on the lips, and that's it swatched right there. So the next shade I'm going to try on is called Pink Blink. And this is a darker pink to blushed, as you can see. I think for best application with these colours, especially the lighter ones, I think it's good to let it dry a little bit first and then go back on top. It's very difficult to kind of layer it when it's actually wet because it will just move all over the place. And as you can see, you can still see some of my lip through the actual liquid lipstick. So they can be built to opaque, but as you're applying them, they do appear to be quite patchy. So I'm going to try and layer this one to show you what I mean. Can you see that? So as it's dried down a bit, then it's easier to layer. Not my type of color, but you know. So this one was called Pink Blink, and this one is called Pink Bliss. So let's try that. Let's swatch them together. So this is Pink Blink, the first one I just swatched, and then this is Pink Bliss, the one I'm just about to swatch for you. These are so difficult to apply. So that is Pink Bliss. A patchy Pink Bliss for you right there. Okay, and then the last pink shade that I have is called Rose and Shine, and it's a dark pink color, which is right there on the end. This one's easier to apply. Still slightly patchy, but slightly easier because the colour is a bit deeper. So that's what I find with these. The deeper you go, the more opacity you get with these. So that's Rose and Shine. Okay, so those were the pinks and nude kind of colours. So you can see as they dry down, they do darken, deepen a bit, but as you can tell, it's a lot of pinks in the range, and quite frankly I don't think many of them suit me, but out of all of them I think Rose and Shine and Mocha are probably the best for me. So let's go into the next shade. Now this one's a red. I actually did really like this. I swatched it the other day and yeah, I really liked it. So this one's called Firestarter and it's a red shade, but it actually looks a bit orangey red and it's gorgeous. Can you already tell how much more opaque this colour is compared to the pinks? That is a stunning colour. I really like this colour. So that's it swatched on my hand right there. Can you see? Beautiful. And that is Firestarter. So we're going into the even darker shades now. So this one I really like as well. This one is called Midnight and it's a deep purple. I think I wore this in one of my vlogs recently. Yeah, when I was going to my wedding prep thing that I had. And it's called Midnight. It's a gorgeous deep purple colour. So this one is slightly patchy as well. You can't actually tell as much with this particular colour as you can with the lighter ones. It was much easier to apply than the lighter shades, and that's Midnight. Another purple that they have here is called Blue Iris. I think I wore this in one of my videos. Was it my haul video? I think it was. It was this deep bluey purple kind of colour. This one is slightly patchier. Can you see? It's quite patchy. So you really have to work with this one a bit. Well, that took a while. I mean, I really like this colour, but it just takes a long time to work with. But that's that colour there. So I'll quickly swatch it next to Midnight for you. So that is Blue Iris there. Alright, the next shade we have is this grey shade, and this one is called Shadow, and I don't think I've worn this one before, so fingers crossed. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one is definitely patchy. Don't ask me why I picked up a grey liquid lipstick, because we all know I'm not going to wear this. So that's it swatched on my hand. That's Shadow for you. Do you know what? It's not actually terrible. Okay, who am I kidding? Because it is. I was trying to be all like cute and be like, no, it's alright, it's not that bad. But really, Vicky, would you actually leave the house like this? I wouldn't leave the house like this, but you know, whatevs, you know. Okay, and then the last shade that we got is this black shade, which is called Pitch Black. Okay, so let's try this out. Okay, I'm gonna swatch it. Looks quite dark. Because it's black, Vicky, of course it's gonna look dark. Right, let's go in. Ah, this is quite opaque. It's not as streaky as I thought it would be. The more you work with it, the more streakier it gets. Uh-oh, so don't stick. Do you know what? That's not actually that bad. It's not that bad. What do you guys think? When I go out with the black liquid lipstick, again, don't ask me why I bought this, because I don't know. I was just seeing these colours and I was like, let me try them. What do you guys think? Pitch Black. It's not terrible, is it really? I think it's because of what I'm wearing, but it's not terrible. So guys, I have taken off the lippies. I put on the shade, what was this one again? Firestarter, because I really like this shade. I do like these Rimmel lipsticks. I think they are quite decent in the sense that they are very comfortable on the lips. I will say I personally would stay away from the lighter shades because I find them to be a bit more tricky. Unless you want to, you know, fill your lips in with a lip liner first, I would highly suggest that. But the shades like this one is really nice. This works really, really well. The darker shades typically have more opacity to them, but there are some darker shades which I'm a bit like, I mean, there's some fun colours in there. It's just great to have an option in the drugstore of a liquid lipstick, and it's actually quite comfortable. So yeah, definitely recommend them. Go in store, swatch them, obviously on your hand and stuff like I've been doing. In terms of the formula, I personally like them. Comfortable to wear, very lightweight on your lips, unless you really, really build them up, like layer after layer after layer. I don't find them too drying, and I find them really lightweight that I can't feel them. So hopefully that was useful. This was just a very quick video just to show you the swatches and show you what's there, because I know a lot of you wanted me to do that. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and I will see you in my next video. Take care guys, see you soon.